Kia ora koutou. My name's Jenna Ingram. I am the director at Fiksate Gallery, 165 Gloucester Street. We are the urban art and street art gallery leaders in New Zealand, and we are going to do a quick 5-minute video to show you how you could make a art print at home. We will be making this. It's pretty abstract. It just focuses on shape and colour and pattern using stencils and paint. I just want to say quickly, if you don't have paint at home, the stencils and techniques can also be used just with black pen. You know, this is just about a process and getting creative and actually making something. Doesn't matter if the results aren't perfect, it's just going to be fun. So what you will need to do this art print, you'll need 4 or 5 sheets of paper. I'm just using photocopy paper from the printer. Art paper is obviously best, but if you didn't go to Gordon Harris on the Wednesday before lockdown, don't worry. Also need a side plate for the circle. You need a cutting mat, but if you haven't got a cutting mat, the back of an old magazine is really good. You'll need a pencil, a craft knife, and a white marker pen. That's optional. You'll also need sponges. If you've got some old sponges lying around, this one was from face painting back in 2009. You'll need handy towels and glass cleaner for the framing later. And colours, you could use whatever colours you like. If you've got lots of, if you just want 3 tones instead of 6, it's kind of up to you. I'm using a nice green, a nice orangey yellow, a blue, a red, a purple, and a yellow, and also a light purple, which is over here. So yeah, we'll get started into the first steps. The first step is to take your dinner plate, side plate, and put it down in the center of your paper, and then move it up slightly because you want more space at the bottom than you do at the top. Just grab your pencil and do a trace around that, and you want 2 of those, so we're going to do another one. And yeah, we're going to cut one of these out, and one's going to be the base of your painting. The next step is you want to draw some shapes. I've got a selection of large, medium and small shapes. You know, organic, kind of random, blobby, the weirder the better. And then on another piece of paper you want to draw 2 larger triangles. Don't know if you can see that. And then we are going to cut those out, and here's something I prepared earlier. So you'll end up with stencils, and we're going to use all of these stencils to make our art print. Alright, first things first, I'm going to mix the white and the yellow together to make a lighter colour. I'm going to take a sponge, dab it, and the first stencil we're going to use is the triangles, and just place them down and just dab. Once you've let that layer dry, it needs to be kind of touch dry, we can move on to our next shape. We're going to start with the bigger shape out of all of them, the kind of egg looking one, and I'm going for the light purple. It's good to dab a little bit on your sponge and then sort of even it out on another piece of paper. We're just going to put them on randomly, and this one you want quite opaque. So I've cleaned my sponge and dried it with a paper towel. The next colour is going to be the royal blue, and we're going for the the oval shape in the middle, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So dab and sort of smooth out, and you want these shapes opaque, and just randomly sort of place it on. Away you go. Cool, the next colour, got my clean sponge. We're going to do red, and we're going to use the rectangle looking shape as well as one of those curved ones. Done my reds, now I'm going in for the purple, and I'm going to use another one of these curved ones. Light orange, yellow, whatever. And we're going to go in for the wee triangle shape. Again, just trying to chuck that down wherever. And this one will be quite easy, just fill in where you can, really. So now I've done all the colours through the stencils. I am now going to grab my white marker pen and going to grab the stencils back, and I'm going to do some patterns just over some of the shapes. So the first shape I'm going to do is the eggs. We've got our completed print / painting. We are going to take the stencil layer off, and there you go. I'll quickly give you a wee rundown on framing it. I found this frame in my house. It's pretty old. A real big tip if you're buying frames from the warehouse is take the glass out and clean the inside of the glass as well as the outside, because it comes straight from a manufacturer, and it's sometimes got really subtle, like kind of greasy, I don't know, machine stuff. So yeah, I'm going to clean the inside and then I'll put my print in. So that's all cleaned. I have some really faded mat board here that will help the print fit in the frame. So I'm just going to see how it fits. And I might actually make it quite central, and I will put a signature on it. So you could also put the date so you remember your lockdown artwork forever. Again, I'll just center it on the mat board. And then try and grab it both where you want it to go, and we're just going to flip it in like so. And to help your print stay where you want it, you can put a little masking tape. You don't need much. Just put it at the top and one at the bottom. there you have it. That is your art print.